Something's brewing in Vegas, and it's bigger than you think. A potential move could shake the AFC West, reunite key figures, and redefine the Raiders' identity. But it hinges on one smart decision the front office can't afford to miss. The Raiders are in the midst of a culture shift that should bring winning ways back to the proud franchise. By extending Geno Smith, the team has given themselves stability at the most important position in football for the first time since the departure of Derek Carr. Pete Carroll is a culture builder, and it's clear that his vision for his team will emulate the one he had in Seattle. That culture is built on attitude and work ethic. Well, the best way to get the most out of your expensive quarterback and to perpetuate that culture in the locker room is to add players familiar to both. And that's what the Raiders should do by signing Tyler Lockett. In 2024, Lockett put up 49 receptions for 600 yards and 2 touchdowns, a departure from his higher number. But the pass-happy offense of Ryan Grubb lost its luster as the season went on, and targets that typically go to Lockett went to breakout star Jackson Smith and Jigba. The Raiders would need to see if Lockett himself would have anti-interest in a role with the franchise, but the hope is he would. And if so, do not let his age fool you. He's still a wizard, pass catcher who gets open and avoids dangerous hits. Lockett should not be an overly expensive option, but the value he would bring exceeds just what he does on the field. It remains to be seen what kind of deal Lockett is seeking, but familiarity with Smith and Carroll could be an enticing sales pitch. On the field, he's a route-running machine who can put any defender in a spin cycle. He opens things up for Brock Bowers and can be run underneath him on pick plays. Off the field, he's a culture builder, a consummate professional, and a teacher to the younger players. The Raiders have long been known to have a hard-hitting defense. Under Carroll, their offense will be physical, as well as long as precise. Lockett is the kind of player who defines what the Raiders want to do on offense, and he would fill a big need. Lockett could help the Raiders, and the Raiders could offer a soft landing spot for the former Seahawks star, a true win-win.